truth?
Yeah.
And is it possible to simultaneously God creating you without any reason?
I think there's so many. If religion, personally, religion doesn't have a one basis. It can't be all put into the same pot.
I understand. I'm not talking about religion at the moment.
Okay.
You're wearing a green and a yellow t-shirt.
Yeah.
If I said that t-shirt is pink and somebody else said it's green and yellow, could both positions be equitable? Could they both be correct?
Scientifically speaking, yes. Everyone
Right.
can see things
If
differently.
somebody's colorblind,
Yeah.
they will see the colors differently.
Yeah.
But what's the reality? It's a green and a yellow t-shirt. If one of the two is a reality, then logically one of them has to be right. And if there's no evidence for either position, they could both be wrong. But they cannot both be right. That's the point I'm trying to make to you. When I asked you about evidence, what type of evidence would actually convince you of a particular religion? Unless you have some criteria, then when you see something, how would you know that that is something that is evidence or not evidence?
Data that is collected by individual humans, or
Okay.
there's data that is collected on large scales,
Okay.
scientifically done with the scientific method.
Okay.
It comes in proving it either theoretically
Right.
or proving it in reality.
Are there things that are provable without using science?
Yes, but behind those bases of proving them, there lies.
Okay.
So gravity.
You can
I
feel
dropped
it, you
this,
can see
that's
it.
Gravity.
Right, okay. Somebody saying gravity exists, this thing fall, without even the theory of gravity being established, that was still a reality, that was still the truth, right? Without evidence. Do you believe that your mother is your mother? Are you convinced of that?
I'm pretty convinced of that.
Have you taken a DNA test?
No, I look. It's
So there's collaborating reasons as to why you believe something to be fairly
the
certain.
same genetic disorder.
Well, yeah, so these are reasons, right?
Those are, yeah.
Could they all potentially be coincidences, though?
No,
Why not?
because she is my mother.
But you haven't got evidence. There's no analytical or scientific evidence.
I would say that my parents consummating would be evidence.
No, but you haven't seen that. There's no science that's analysed that.
Looking down like a very small thing.
No, we as human beings are overwhelmingly convinced about certain positions that actually have not been established through science or analytical or empirical evidence. That's what I'm saying.